Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be about the props again, and this is my final video about this Propstore auction that happened in November. And the first two videos were about the stuff I got from the auction, and once my friend saw them, she suggested that I should make a video about stuff that I didn't get from that auction. So I'm making my final video of those three videos. There's going to be two unboxing videos and the final one, the stuff that I did not get from the auction. I got lucky and I got a lot of stuff, but there are certain pieces that were at the auction that I wanted to have, and two of them were in my must-have list, but unfortunately the price went a little too high for me, so I could not get them. And the other three pieces I'm gonna go over as well. So there were 5 lots from that auction that I wanted to get, and for some reason the price went high, or I didn't have enough, research for that item. So I'm gonna go over every single one of them and share my experience with you guys. Okay, so the lot number 1, which was lot number 41 at the auction, it was the Austin Powers blue signature suit from the first film, Austin Powers International Man of Mystery. That suit, the estimate of that suit was 30 to 50,000 pounds, which already I thought was a little bit high for that costume, because I know there is another one that exists from the first film, exactly the same one, the blue one. So knowing that there is another one, I automatically thought that opening bid of 30,000 pounds was a little high. But if that was the only piece at the auction, I would probably go for it and probably get it. But since there are other items that I wanted to have, I just wanted to see if it, how it's gonna do. And the costume was sold for 40,000 pounds. That's including the premium. And that is approximately $50,000. That's a lot for a suit, but there's somebody who really wanted it and they got it. There are a couple of bids on that. Not a lot of fight. I think there was like opening bid, and then I think the second one got it. So not a lot, because I think again, the price, in my opinion, was a little bit too high for that costume.
Now sell Austin Powers, International Man of Mystery, his suit, ladies and gentlemen, at 20 to start, 22,500, 25, 27,500, at 27,500 now, at 27,500, at 27,500, 30 now, it's there. It's live and selling at 30,000 pounds.
That was the first one I missed, which I do want to have one of those blue suits at some point, but I know there is 2 of them. This one was sold at November. There was another one exists that was sold in 2018. And there's also, 2 from the Gold member and 2 from the second film. So there are a bunch of them there. So I'm sure at some point I will, be the owner of one of them. Okay, the next item that I was watching and I kind of wanted to get, but I didn't, it was the Dr. Evil's chair from Austin Powers International Man of Mystery. It's a black chair. You see, guys, that he sits on that chair throughout the film.
Gentlemen, I have a plan.
Wanted to have more research. I didn't get any additional information about the chair. I contacted Propstore and they couldn't, tell me more details about it. So I'm just kind of like, it was on my maybe list. And the estimate for that chair was 3,000 to 5,000 pounds, and it was sold for almost 9,000 pounds, which was about $10,000, which I thought, was a little also too high for the chair, especially it's, not as exciting as the one he had from the second film, which was like a rotating chair. So that was the second item. I mean, I probably would have gotten it if it was like, under $5,000, but it went high, and I was, the rings and the necklace were coming up at the auction, so I had to stop and just, move on to the next item. So another one that I wish I had, but I didn't.
Shit.
The third item was Austin Powers glasses. That item was also on my maybe list because I saw that on the box of the glasses it says Austin Stunt. So I wasn't sure if those were worn by Mike Myers or they were worn by the stunt who was, you know, playing Austin Powers. I couldn't get information from the prop store to prove that yes, those glasses were worn by Mike Myers. Then I maybe would have gotten higher, but since there were no proof that they were worn by Mike Myers, and it says stunt on the box of the glasses, I was kind of automatically, you know, kind of passed on that lot. But again, if they were a little cheaper, I probably would have gotten it. But like, since I didn't have enough information and confirmation that they were actually Mike Myers's, I just passed on that lot. And also the price went a little too high. So the estimate of those were 4,000 to 6,000 pounds. It was sold for 8,125 pounds, which is about $10,000, which I think is a little bit too much for the glasses. The fourth item that I really wanted to get was the Verticon binder, which I thought was a really cool prop. Not a lot of stuff out there from the first film because it was very low budget. So that was on my must-have list. And if you guys remember, if you saw the first movie, when he goes to a lot of China's office to take pictures of that binder to see what Dr. Evil was up to.
Hello, hello. Yeah. Come on, baby, give it to me.
That's the binder that was sold at the auction. And the estimate of that was 600 to 800 pounds, which is a very, you know, healthy number. But it went a little too high. It was sold for 2,812 pounds, which is about like $3,500. And I thought it was a little too much for the binder. And again, maybe I would have gotten it because I already got some other pieces that were more important. But again, another item that I wish I had that I missed on, and hopefully you'll show up at some point and I'll be able to get it. But that's the fourth one I missed. And the final one, and I think probably the most exciting one that was on my must-have list that I didn't get. It is Dr. Evil's private volcano island sign, which was really exciting because it was screen matched. You can actually see like the spots where you can match it, you know, on the screen. So that was the one they used in the movie. And the estimate of that was really low, was 1,000 to 2,000 pounds. And it was sold for 10,000 pounds, which that sign went crazy. That it just people keep bidding on it. I started bidding on it, and then I think I stopped about like at 5,000 pounds or something like that, because I just have to stop. And it just kept going and going and going. And then yes, it was sold for 10,625 pounds, which is about almost $13,000. That's a lot for a sign, but it is screen matched and it's a really cool piece. And I'm really bummed that I didn't get it because Dr. Evil is my favorite character, as you guys know, and I really love to have everything Dr. Evil, and that was one of my, I have to have this sign. But again, because there are so many other pieces that I already bought and that were coming up after the sign, I was like, there's no way. So that was the final piece that I missed at the auction.
This could be dangerous.
So this is the video about the stuff I didn't get. And there are a lot of amazing pieces that I wanted to get, but you know what? I'm happy with my wins, and hopefully the stuff I missed, it will come out again at some point at the auctions or through private collectors. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and I will see you soon. Mwah.